Hey guys, what if here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 for race 15 at 36. We're going to Michigan, and fortunately, we don't have to worry about being in any weird situations where the AI pit once and we have to pit twice because our fuel economy is low, because it's a 10% race, so that's positive. What's also a positive is my tier 2 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members support our channel. Perks get early access to videos, as well as channel emotes and stuff for when I live stream. And thank you, I appreciate that. It helps me be fed, so that's good. Point situation, we gained a little bit from Jeff Gordon. It's still, well, it's definitely one race point lead, but obviously that can all change quickly if something goes catastrophically wrong. So we'll see. Paint scheme is the standard rubber maid / sharp before. It's a good scheme. We'll see if we can do something with it today. There's not really a whole lot else to really look at. So we'll just run. We'll just race in vroom and go fast. So car setup, nothing to really adjust. It's all just default. So that's a pretty quick synopsis on that. Let's just have MRN take it away.
MRN is coming to you live from Michigan International Speedway for today's Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour and cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
The 98 car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Mike Skinner began racing full-time on the Winston Cup circuit as a teammate of Dale Earnhardt. That's got to be tough.
Well, yes and no. Sure, you got a lot of eyes on you and your race team, but with someone like Earnhardt around, he's got to rub off on you. And I think it did. Skinner's an aggressive driver who doesn't like to finish second.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Kurt Busch.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Nice solid intro there. We have Bobby Labonte and Kenseth on the front row. That's interesting in and of itself. Don't know where Jeff Gordon's at, so that's good for us. Obviously, starting last, we have to work our way through the field. From what I did in practice, the track's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I didn't know what to really anticipate. Also, Rusty Wallace is back here. That's just weird. His mid-season downfall just kind of continues. But it's kind of similar to Thunder 04, where the car wants to kind of slap the track or into the middle lane, so you have to be a little bit careful. It's sort of similar to Dover with how it kind of runs around here, just obviously it's a wider track. But really nothing too crazy. Just gotta be careful. Hello, Skinner. Oh, that's a stack up. I've been very lucky with the stack up, except for the Frank Kimmel thing, but that still didn't really deter me from a win. But most of the time, I'm spared of the checkups, or at least being in the wrath of that. That kind of rhymes. That was cool. But yeah, just it handles fine. Johnny Benson with an unusual, well, I guess I could say an unusual run because he's usually good in this game, apparently. So him being back there is concerning. Jeff Gordon's back here. It's like the AI just don't want a competition for the championship. They just want me to win it by like 500 points or something. I don't know. Oh, leave it to Michael Waltrip to do something stupid. That's nothing new. That definitely stalled me a little bit. 202 there. That might be the fastest we've gone this season, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, default setup. Once again, it drives fine. It's a little bit tight, but nothing undrivable. But generally, the default setup's pretty good on the handling. It's kind of this good fine line of being loose, but not too loose. I don't know. They're checking up a lot, though. I'm hoping this field spreads out a little bit more, just because I feel like I can go a lot faster. I'm just babying the car through the corner so much, because I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, just, just chilling in the mid-20s. Don't know why their qualifying efforts are so poor, especially Dale Jarrett, of all people, who's kind of had a very good reputation at winning at Michigan. Oh my god, the stack-ups again. All right. I don't even know what to say to that. It's just, I had to check up so much that just kind of messed up my momentum off turn 2. Bobby Labonte and Matt Kenseth are just chilling. They are in their own zip code. So I'm trying to peek my nose almost off the racing surface to get to the bottom. Dale Jarrett, and it didn't really work. There we go. We're going to get a good round of turn 2. We're going to gain some spots. Finally, something good is going to happen. That's a lot of spots gained, though. What is that, 5 spots? Just about? That's what happens when we can actually attack the corner without worrying about someone. Sorry, Bodine. But, yeah, right. Yeah, perfect. Right in the middle of the field. Didn't take us too long. We'll try to pit around lap 10. That seems to be a decent amount. Tire wear doesn't seem to be too extreme here. Or at least I've just gotten good at it. I don't know, but that's our plan. Just really need to get through this last big block of cars because I know I can get through the field. So I have so much pace that we just need to clear a bunch of these groupie cars, and then we can really start just knocking out the leaders' interval to us. Which we're almost there. Just gotta clear Sadler, Nadu, and Wimmer, and then we're pretty much there. In fact, we're gonna do that in this corner, which is really good. I need that. Oh yeah, that's... For once, we had a normal 1 and 2, no other AI in our vicinity, and we're just gonna blitz through 2 of them right there effortlessly. A little bit careful there. Of all people I actually really hit, it should be Jimmy Spencer. Why am I passing him up on the outside? I don't know. I'm just such a baller like that. I could just prove my dominance. And I'm sure he'll get me back the next season. Well, actually, he can in 2003 because his driver doesn't exist in 2004. So, why am I passing these drivers on the outside? I don't know if that's really the smartest idea. But Atwood's giving me room, which is good. And just like that, P6. Caught up to Stewart, Craven, and Mark. Ricky Craven just effortlessly passed Mark Martin there. I don't know, but we are fast. That's another... I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but that's about a second that we cut off from the last lap. Last lap was like 2.3. Then again, Kenseth and Labonte are kind of duking out for the lead, so maybe that explains it. But we're pitting this time by. Our car is fast. As long as we just have a good pit stop, I think we'll have an easy win here on our hands and all that. It's really all going to go down to the pit crew. So, yeah. I know crew chief, he's complaining about it to me, but we're going to pit this time. Labonte's doing the same. I'm just going to stay all the way to the left side in case they run into me. Oof, okay. I hit the gas there for a split second. I was at 71 and I bumped it back, and good. I kind of cut it too close there. And that's going to be a, what was it, 16-1 that estimated? That was 15-9. So the pit crew pretty much do what they need, and I think we might have closed in on Bobby Labonte leaving pit road, so that's even better. Really no complaints, issues with any of that. And now we're just going to exit pit road, and this should be for, this should be right now for virtual P2. But look at me, I'm going to try to be honorable. And stay down here, even though none of that really worked, but yeah. We're in good shape. We're in really good shape. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue getting around them. And we get a nice round of turn 4. Cap the draft, carry us, duck down low. A pretty simple, straightforward pass. This should be for the lead here when everything cycles through unless something insane happens. But yeah, that was the pass for a lead right there, and it was a pretty simple one. Uh-oh, someone blew up. Is it someone important? Someone I should be cared about? Oh, it's not. It's Kyle Petty. All right, I don't know why. I thought for a second that was Jeff Gordon. I think the red on the back kind of confused me. I don't know, but either way, we're going to cycle back out and lead here and then kind of cruise to the end. Very simple, straightforward type of race. It was a little bit of trouble just getting up through the field, but it was more or less just being careful not to just run them over. But yeah, into the lead we go, and that's pretty much the race right there. White flag's out. I really don't know what to say. I thought most of the tracks this season have been pretty difficult or challenging, and then we come to Michigan, and it's just not even close. The interval, it's got to be over 4 seconds. It's just disgusting. There's just really not a whole lot to even talk about with this one. There was just nothing. This race gave me nothing to work with. Thank God I'm editing this or chopping it up, because what is there to say about this race? I don't know, but hey, that's another win. How many wins have we had in this Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford? I don't know. At least my crew chief's excited. But yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. If you celebrate, sure. Bobby Labonte got second. That's cool. And that's going to be great for our point lead. I don't know what other track we have to worry about with wins. Maybe New Hampshire? I think everywhere else, I'm expecting to kind of keep running top 5, top 10 wins maybe. I don't know. That's a wall. Well, look into the wall thing. That's cute. Let's just park it in Victory Lane, just to be a troll. That wasn't really the greatest one ever, but you know what? We tried. There we go. Just do some burnouts on the frickin'... We'll just disrespect everything. If we win at Indy, then I'm going to disrespect everything. I got damage on the right side, just to trigger myself right at the end. Just to make me more angry. Let's go to Victory Lane. This might be like my most... least viewed video ever. What is my least viewed video on my entire channel? I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible to actually find that, but this might be up there. I don't know. It's just I don't know what to say about that. I just we have to come here again, like 8 races from now. This and Pocono are like pretty close together, like 7, 8 races apart from each other. I find that interesting. So this, at least we know when we get there again, it's gonna be like a guaranteed dub. Kind of scared for that. Interesting, they have a couple of different trophies, but this one's just a generic one. Kind of cool in Thunder 04, they actually have like the real life trophies. Well, Jeff Gordon got ace, so we're gonna gain a good chunk of points on him. We won by 7 seconds. That, I don't know how we did that. We still didn't lead the most laps. That goes to Kenseth. And Bobby Labonte second. Stewart got third. Marlin 6th, he started 23rd, so he actually had a good rebound. Same with Jeff Gordon. Ricky Craven just straight up ran 9th the whole race. Jimmy Spencer 11th. And Rusty Wells rebounds from starting 38th to 14th. That's impressive. Johnny Benson 17th after starting 34th. Bill Elliott. Anyone else? Ricky Rudd having another just disgustingly bad year. And the only blew up was Kyle Petty. So, what happened to Mark Martin? Why is he 42nd on the lead lap? Did he blow up on the white flag and I'm not aware of it? What happened to him? Wow, I'm upset by that. All right, I don't know what. Let's just move on. I banged my controller on my desk by accident. I'm so mad. Take a look at the points now. As our point lead now is 259 over Jeff Gordon. Newman still 3rd. Jarrett moves up to 4th. Johnson moves up to 5th. Mark drops to 6th. He had a nasty drop in points. Marlin still chilling in 9th. Rusty 10th. Kenseth still 11th. And Benson no longer 13th, so there's that. And Ricky Rudd barely ahead of Jimmy Spencer in points. Robbie Gordon's ahead of him. Like, same with Walter. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But we lead more laps. We're now 2nd on the lap led thing, only 7 back from Rusty. Rusty has not led in a while. But I'm never going to forget Jimmy Spencer has more laps led than Matt Kenseth still. Oh, God. Same with Marlin and Dale Jr. And Bobby Labonte. What a timeline that we're in. All because Jimmy Spencer just ran really good that one race. That wasn't Bristol. I'm never going to forget that. Let's just pick the paint scheme for next race. Will be the rubber. Oh, that'll be a cool car to go with Sonoma since the grass is like yellow or brown, and this is like in the brown-yellow family, sort of, so it's close enough. It works. Anyways, we'll wrap this up. I'm sure Sonoma will be a little bit more interesting than Mission. It has to be, right? It has to be a little more interesting than this. Big shout out to my 2 3 Patreon supporters: Dave Ryan, Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Kara, Mexico Link 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is Sean for support again. I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. I do really, really appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Goes a long ways, means the world, so just thank you. And all that stuff. I'll see you all next episode for Infineon, which this was the first year without Gilligan's Island, and kind of the layout that most people are kind of familiar with now, or at least this was the format from 2002 to 2018, and then it went to the old layout that they ran Man, I don't know. From when it first opened to 97, 90. We're going into years where I was like 2 when it happened. I wasn't even watching yet. That'll be a good. That's like a prime thing for someone to comment in the comment section. Well, technically, they read this format from the old format from 1988 to like 1990 something, and then the 2002 one, the 2018, then it went to 2019 and 2022. I don't know. I'm done. I'm tired of reading. All right, I'm done. See you all next episode. See you all later, and have a good day.